She was the golden smile of late 70s television, the kind of face you didn't forget, and a presence that made every scene shimmer. Loni K. Anderson wasn't just a star, she was an era. Her blend of Midwestern warmth and Hollywood glamour made her unforgettable. She left this world just 2 days shy of her 80th birthday, her legacy as radiant and enduring as the woman herself. Born on August 5, 1945, in St. Paul, Minnesota, to Clayton Carl Anderson, an environmental chemist, and Maxine Hazel, a former model, Loni seemed fated for the spotlight. Even as a teenager, the world noticed. She was crowned queen of her high school's Valentine's Day winter formal in 1963. What followed wasn't just fame, it was legacy. She didn't just act. She transformed every room, every frame, every moment. Though her career began quietly in the 1966 film Nevada Smith, it was in 1978 that she truly set television ablaze. Her portrayal of Jennifer Marlowe in WKRP in Cincinnati didn't just capture hearts, it redefined what women in comedy could be. With intelligence, wit, and magnetic charm, Loni earned 3 Golden Globe nominations and 2 Emmy nods. She wasn't playing a role, she was commanding a generation. And she didn't stop there. From a haunting performance in the Jane Mansfield story to her high-octane chemistry with Burt Reynolds in Stroker Ace, Loni's range became her signature. Even her voice, warm, familiar, comforting, left an imprint on younger audiences in the animated favorite All Dogs Go to Heaven. Across decades, across genres, she remained relevant, radiant, and remarkable. But off-screen, her life was no less compelling. Loni was married 4 times, with each chapter of love marked by public attention and personal transformation. Her union with actor Burt Reynolds was perhaps the most iconic, a whirlwind that began on a movie set and captivated the nation. Though their marriage, from 1988 to 1994, ended in a contentious divorce marked by allegations of abuse and financial struggles, Loni never allowed scandal to steal her dignity. She carried herself with unwavering poise and stayed fiercely devoted to her family. Behind the headlines was a mother whose strength showed in quieter ways. Her daughter, Deidre Hoffman, was born during her first marriage to Bruce Hasselberg and went on to become a school administrator in California. When Deidre was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, Loni stood beside her, not as a celebrity, but as a mother, a protector, a fighter. She also adopted Quentin Anderson Reynolds with Burt Reynolds in 1988. Quentin, who works in film and television behind the scenes, shared a tight bond with Loni, even after his parents' turbulent split. In 2018, after Reynolds passed away, mother and son honored him together, remembering the good with grace and depth. What truly defined Loni's later years wasn't just her career, it was her purpose. After witnessing her parents' devastating struggle with COPD, she turned grief into advocacy. In 1999, she became a national spokesperson for COPD awareness, using her voice not for roles, but for real-world change. Her passion didn't fade with the spotlight. It deepened, helping thousands better understand and confront the disease. In that fight, she became something more than a screen legend. She became a lifeline for countless families. She also mastered the art of reinvention beyond acting. A savvy investor and real estate connoisseur, Loni's net worth at the time of her passing was estimated at $12 million. Her elegant French-style mansion, sold for $5.7 million in 2007, was more than a property. It was proof of a life well lived, built on ambition, resilience, and grace. On August 3, 2025, just 2 days shy of her 80th birthday, Loni K. Anderson passed away after a prolonged illness. But her legacy? It doesn't age. It doesn't fade. It lives on in every laugh track, in every fan letter, in every person she inspired to rise above stereotypes and stand tall in their truth. She was a woman who turned heads, but more importantly, she turned hearts. A portrait of resilience wrapped in glamour. A light that flickered across 5 decades of pop culture and never once dimmed. And even now, as the credits roll, her voice, her laughter, and her light still echo on. Thank you for watching.